Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is ZSL 80 blocks part 4 track review, and we start with Wallride Cave by NoreVL. And this is very tricky track. It's very nice, cool idea, but there are several things that I really don't like in terms of ZSL track. First one, this track have two alternative way how you can do this, going like left or right, and downhill is way faster. Plus you can have the specific angle to jump that you can over jump the slowster, and it's give you significant time advantage. And paraglide. And paraglide in this case, depending on your speed after slowster, if you over jump it, you have like a very big speed advantage even in paraglide, and you have a lot of time to react, a lot of speed to do the last checkpoint and go into the finish. And if you catch whole slowster, you're really limited in amount what you can do during paraglide. So yeah, tricky track, and I have some problems with it. But I wish there was only one way to do this track. 80 years ago, World War II by K. McDowell, and yet another tricky track with, I believe, the idea of like open field track you can do in different way, in different stages, how you want it. But I found, at least I think, one of the fastest way, which is completely beat the after time, and I'm not the fastest. I know that other people will find even faster time. Shimmer by Road Odds Rad. A very tricky track for me from like turning perspective, jumping, aligning on a track. I struggle a lot. I finish it. Finish for me, I think it's like decent time. But all this transition is quite hard, quite technical advance, at least even for me. But again, as I always said, I'm like pretty average player. So yeah, I tried several times. Because of the jump and landing, I couldn't beat like even gold medal. And my like nemesis jump, it was jump to checkpoint 2 specifically, because it is easy to bounce, it's very easy to jump not like correctly, and I lose so much time there. Tapt Lease by Nathan. Yet another very tricky, chaotic track because of all this weird transition at the beginning, like 80% steering not working there, all this jump, everything are more like you need to know that you need to start turn earlier. Then the transition after checkpoint 3 to 4 on the pipe is very weird. Never thought it, at least I don't remember it, and it's funny, it's new, but very tricky. ZSL Bazaar by Round and Z, and sorry, still have this issue, some tracks not like loading on online lobby. As of track, again, a lot of jumps, a lot of transition. Couldn't say it's like very hard. There are several blind jumps, blind turns that it's very easy to crash, especially if you're doing it slow. But I could finish it with I believe like silver or even like bronze medal, so it's doable even like in a slow moment. You just need to be quite fast to at least do several jumps. Silver Spiral by Bobby. Overall, not very hard track. One thing that was really trick for me, the first big jump, I think that the roads are not slightly aligned, so you need to be slightly left to land properly. And very tricky descent checkpoint 4. I never have a problem there, but it could be. And then the long jump. I really love that there's like a dot and the arrow that show you where you need to aim. Even if it's not transparent, it's really give you like the good perspective for this long jump. So it will be the problem of skills and not like, hey, I don't know where I need to jump and go. Eightypelago by Just Maki, and when I saw this name I thought, okay, either it will be like a lot of islands, like 80, or it will be some kind of 80-gon like geometrical figure. I don't know why I thought about it, but no, it was way different. It was all about like weird line, weird transition, weird jumps. Again, overall, it wasn't hard. I have probably two really tricky hard moments. It's jump, the first like transition downhill after checkpoint 3 to booster and jump to the last pole. It easily like did not land correctly and bounce and fell off there. And the jump to checkpoint 3, lamp pass by lamp. I honestly really love this idea of slightly like open tracks where you have like, to find your own path. It's really fun. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. But during the competition itself, when someone finds the fastest line, everyone's try to repeat it, so you lose this idea. But as I said, I still love it. I still enjoy it and love such type of track. Even this time I didn't find the ideal perfect line, and I believe I'm so way off from it. So hope to see how other will be doing this track. Scrimblo by Variable Ferret. I believe this is the first like fully off-road track with a different type of grip, and it's tricky one this time. It was nice. Yes, you still could like crash, you can fall off, especially on this suspension off-road tires. But overall, for some reason, somehow I beat after time, and I was so happy. I can't say anything bad for this track. Also, for all these loops, I believe if you're slightly slow, there is like a boosters that give you some momentum to do them. So it's like safeguards. So it is nice. So yeah, tricky fun track, but very doable. Sunny Day by Moxter. Very interesting, smooth track with a lot of blind uphills and several very hard turns and very narrow gaps on the track. Again, still blind. I can't describe it in a different way. And you need to find the perfect angle, perfect line to go these uphills as smooth as possible, because each time when you jump or like have air time on landing, you will lose time. And be very, very careful on the last uphill. It's built this way that you need to be slightly right. If you will be left, you can just fall off and fly away, as I almost did. Okay guys, thanks for watching part 4 for ZSL track review 80 blocks. As always, leave your likes, leave comments, what your favorite track, what maybe some noticed about tracks after read it and could change the tracks. Or if you're after, you can just explain some tricks to make track faster. So, and as always, see you next time. Bye.